Hello dear readers and subscribers. Landscape painting is often seen as an obsolete genre of the past, associated with the works of long-gone masters. It seems that in the post-war era it has been completely overshadowed by art movements and disciplines marked by conceptual foundation, abstraction and the digital, yet it seems like these three aspects are exactly what is revitalizing this genre, as we'll illustrate by discussing 10 artists who are leading landscape painting today. Please note that this list is not a ranking, as all artists are presented in alphabetical order, and that artists who have been very relevant for landscape painting in the recent past, such as David Hockney, Gerhard Richter, Wayne Thiebaud or Etel Adnan, but are no longer creating or leading the way in this genre, have been excluded for this list, making way for new exciting talent. First and foremost, Peter Doig, born in 1959 in Edinburgh, Scotland, is without a single doubt one of the most established painters on our list and is rightfully on everyone's list when it comes to landscape painting. His early life was marked by frequent relocations due to his father's work as a shipping merchant. Doig's family moved to Trinidad in 1960 and later relocated to Canada in 1966, where they continued to move frequently. This lifestyle with summers spent in Scotland shaped Doig's sense of place, something he often reflects on in his work. In the early 1990s, Doig began exploring an autobiographical approach to landscape painting, drawing on his experiences from his transient childhood. His work during this period included scenes of snowy landscapes and canoes inspired by the long Canadian winters of his youth. These evocative paintings are often imbued with a sense of mystery and magical realism. After establishing his career in London, he returned to Trinidad in 2002 for an artist residency, where the vibrant landscapes of the island began to influence his work. Doig's work masterfully captures the subliminal beauty of nature while simultaneously evoking feelings of displacement and nostalgia. Born in 1980 in Massachusetts, Daniel Heidkamp is a contemporary painter residing and working in New York. Heidkamp's work primarily focuses on capturing fleeting moments within landscapes, interiors and also urban environments. His paintings explore the subjective nature of memory, aiming to find the ethereal within the everyday and the mundane. His creative process is grounded in direct observation, with much of his subject matter originating from on-the-spot reflections of his surroundings. As a result, Heidkamp is known for his extensive travels, drawing inspiration from locations rich in artistic history. His journeys have taken him to places such as the south of France and Hudson, New York, where he seeks out locales that have long been centers of artistic production. Often working from plein-air studies of these historic sites, Heidkamp reinterprets the landscapes in his studio, creating vibrant depictions that merge light, color and atmosphere across multiple time periods. Shara Hughes, born in 1981 in Atlanta, working and residing in Brooklyn, is an American artist known for her dynamic paintings defying existing conventions of landscape painting. Using bold brushwork, vivid colors and shifting perspectives, Hughes creates works that blend abstract and representational elements in an unexpected harmony. Her paintings frequently feature natural motifs, such as snake-like trees, floating moons, distorted reflections, and textured night skies alongside abstract forms. These elements coexist in compositions that reflect the psychological complexity of her inner world, rather than relying on external references. By mixing pigment directly on the canvas, Hughes develops a unique intuitive color palettes that echo art historical movements like color field painting and post-impressionism. Her work often presents evolving visions of flora and fauna, capturing nature in a state of constant transformation. Up next we have Anselm Kiefer, born in 1945 in Donaueschingen, Germany, residing and working in France, is another highly established artist who should be in anyone's list when it comes to landscape painting. His work engages deeply with themes of cultural memory, identity and history. His landscape paintings reflect his preoccupation with the passage of time and the weight of historical memory. Kiefer draws inspiration from a wide array of historical, mythological and literary sources, such as Germanic and Greek mythology, Christian symbolism and poetry. These references are often woven into his densely layered compositions, which evoke a sense of accumulated history. Kiefer's landscapes are known for their tactile, almost geological textures, achieved through the use of unconventional materials, such as lead, concrete, dirt, glass, and even found objects. The sedimentary feel of his works conveys the layering of history, with weathered surfaces that seem to bear the scars of time. Many of his landscape paintings are intentionally exposed to natural elements like rain, wind, and heat, allowing them to weather and evolve over time, reflecting the processes of decay and transformation that are central to his practice. Friedrich Kühnert, born in 1974 in Chemnitz, Germany, residing and working in LA, explores themes of love, loss, optimism and melancholy in his often dazzling landscapes marked by paradox and irony. His landscape paintings are marked by their use of surreal juxtapositions, blending references from art history, German philosophy and pop culture. Kühnert's move from the now-defunct Karl-Marx-Stadt, former East Germany, to LA in 2007 introduced a new dimension to his work, merging the introspective qualities of his European upbringing with the vibrant, often illusory world of Hollywood and American culture. Kühnert's landscapes frequently reflect the dichotomies that shape human experience, such as the contrast between reality and fantasy, or the tension between humor and melancholy. His paintings depict dreamlike environments where the familiar meets the fantastical, drawing from pop cultural imagery to create scenes that evoke a sense of unfulfilled dreams and fleeting escapism. Now that we're halfway through our video, I want to thank Squarespace for supporting these top list articles and videos. We have reached out to Squarespace because after a survey, it became clear that it is the #1 platform as a website builder for artists, and we even have a complete free tutorial and promo code to create your own Squarespace website. So if you're looking for a new website, definitely consider using Squarespace and our tutorial. It will help the channel to continue to create these free videos, and also it will help you as an artist with a better website for your art career. Next we have Nicolas Party, born in 1980 in Lausanne, Switzerland, residing and working in New York, is a contemporary artist renowned for his stylized, vibrant, color-saturated landscapes, but also portraits and still lifes. While he works across a range of media, including sculpture, pastels, prints and installations, his landscape paintings stand out for their bold use of color and meticulous composition. Rather than creating realistic depictions of nature, Party reinterprets and transforms familiar subjects, using them as vehicles to explore the art of painting itself. Party's landscape paintings often strip away extraneous detail, reducing nature to its essential forms and lines, allowing the viewer to engage with the deeper aesthetic and conceptual aspects of his work. His precise technique and keen sense of composition echo a long-standing art-historical dialogue between observation and imagination. Through his landscapes, Party invites viewers to see the natural world through a lens of abstraction and transformation where color and form take precedence over realistic representation. Stefan Peters, born in 1978 in Belgium, residing and working in Hasselt, is a Belgian artist known for his exploration of the mechanics of representation through landscape painting. His work often merges dreamlike and apocalyptic elements using techniques such as mirror imaging, reversals, and cutting to disrupt the traditional elegance of his brushwork. In his recent works, Peters blends reality with dreamscapes, creating compositions where the two coexist. His paintings focus not only on depicting landscapes, but also on examining the process of image formation itself. He juxtaposes the controlled nature and flatness of his smooth gradients on carefully finished panels with the virtuoso transparent brushstrokes in the tradition of Renaissance and Baroque Old Masters, the so-called sprezzatura, calculated nonchalance, depicting a scene seemingly effortlessly due to spontaneous and accurate brushwork. He is interested in how the imitative qualities of painting can evoke reality, often using fragmented imagery, alienating effects, or even the deliberate fertility of a brushstroke to achieve this. Lou Ross, born in 1984 in France, residing and working in Paris, is a contemporary painter who explores landscapes and birds through his distinctive use of hybrid painting techniques, incorporating acrylic, spray paint and pastel. His large and medium format works delve into themes that, while focused on nature, reflect aspects of contemporary life that are often difficult to define. Despite the absence of human figures or constructed elements in his landscapes, A sense of memory and reflection remains central to his work. Ross's landscapes are not aimed at naturalistic representation. Rather, they convey a personal vision that engages with space and time in a contemplative and sensory manner. Through his painting, he captures moments and sensations that are not immediately visible, allowing viewers to experience a deeper, more introspective connection to the environments he portrays. Ben Sletsens, born in 1991 in Antwerp, is a contemporary painter known for his naive landscape paintings, characterized by their vibrant exploration of light, color, and form. Living and working in Antwerp, Belgium, Sletsens draws inspiration from his surroundings, capturing everything from expansive natural landscapes to intimate interior scenes. In his work, there is no hierarchy of subject matter. Anything that catches his attention is a potential source for his art. However, rather than representing reality directly, Sletsens reinterprets the world around him, seeking the utopian within the mundane and revealing the beauty in everyday experiences. Sletsens abstracts his observations to their essence, aiming to evoke a total sensory experience of light and color. His paintings challenge perceptions of reality, prompting viewers to reflect on their own ways of seeing and understanding the world. His search for essence and beauty always remains anchored in recognizable forms, inviting viewers to appreciate the familiar and find beauty in the ordinary. To conclude, Emma Webster, born in 1989 in California, residing and working in LA, is an American-British artist known for her landscape paintings that transport viewers into surreal, otherworldly realms. Her works blend spatial expectations with imaginative fantasy, creating environments that feel both convincing and yet hallucinatory. Webster's unique process involves constructing scenes in virtual reality, which she enhances with theatrical lighting to craft natural vistas filled with drama, distortion, and a deliberate sense of artifice. By working from within her VR models, Webster challenges the notion of viewing from the outside, reflecting how we navigate a world with no true external perspective. And if you cannot get enough of landscape painting today, I highly recommend the publication Landscape Painting Now. It's a book that has been on my shelf since it was published, I believe, around 2020. And it is without a doubt the most extensive and comprehensive publication on this matter. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Feel free to watch our video on the top 10 figurative painters today next. Support us on Patreon and please consider subscribing to stay posted for more contemporary art. Bye.